What was your best comeback? Growing up, I learned that love was conditional. If you were pretty like my sister Jasmine, people bent over backwards for you. If you were loud like her, parents mistook it for confidence. But if you were quiet like me, if you kept your hurt to yourself and tried to earn affection with patience, you became the family doormat. Jasmine was the sun in our house, and I, the moth stuck in a dark corner. When we fought, and we often did, my parents always sided with her. She didn't mean it, Mom would say as Jasmine slammed my door off its hinges. You should learn to ignore her when she's upset. Dad added, like it was my fault, her hands bruised. Once, she broke my nose over a cardigan she claimed I stole. I didn't, I just picked it up from the laundry room. I remember lying on the bathroom floor, the smell of blood and detergent in my nose while my mom screamed not at her, but at me. Why did you make her that angry? What were you thinking? I never understood why Jasmine hated me so much. I gave her space. I stayed out of her way. And when her ex, Marcus, broke up with her after catching her cheating, I even consoled her. Me, the same sister she bruised like a punching bag. But I always thought, maybe if I showed love long enough, she'd change. She never did. Instead, she spiraled, crying over Marcus for months, calling him the only man who treated her like she mattered. He gave me baby girl treatment she used to sob into her wine. No one will ever do that again. Then she'd glare at me like I had something to do with it. Years passed. I moved out, got a decent job, invested well, and grew in silence. And Jasmine? She burned through men and money alike. But she never let Marcus go. The house was beautiful. 3 stories, white wraparound porch, a cherry blossom tree right at the front. Jasmine used to have it on her vision board back when she thought she'd become an influencer. I recognized it instantly when it came up in my real estate app. It was the house. A part of me hesitated. The other part smiled. I bought it in full. I didn't throw a house-warming party. I didn't post about it online. But I made sure Jasmine would see it through subtle ways. A post where my car peeked out from the driveway. A tagged location. Word spreads fast in small circles. And sure enough, she came storming to my door 3 weeks later. Fake tan streaking down her cheek, eyes blazing. You bought my dream house, she hissed. You knew this was mine. You never owned it, I replied calmly. It was on sale. I had the money. Of course you did. While I had to fight for everything, she caught herself. Wait. Is that his car? Her eyes flicked to the black Jeep parked neatly in the garage. Marcus stepped out, coffee in hand, looking like the memory she could never shake. Time had made him broader, calmer, wiser. His eyes met hers, unreadable. Hey, Jasmine, he said simply. She froze like a statue. I met Marcus again 6 months ago. We crossed paths at a charity event I helped organize. He didn't even remember Jasmine's sister at first. But over time, over coffee, over laughter and confessions, he really saw me. You're nothing like her, he said once. You treat people like they matter. I didn't even know what that felt like before. Now he was mine. And Jasmine was cracking. She's using you. Jasmine warned him the next day in a desperate voicemail. She's just trying to get back at me. You think she loves you. She doesn't even know how. He never replied. She left 10 more messages, all ignored. The final blow came on a rainy Thursday. My parents showed up uninvited, confused and hostile. You stole her man and now you're rubbing it in with her house. My mother scolded. She's not herself lately, my father added. Do you really have to make it worse? I stared at them. For the first time, I didn't lower my head or apologize. She hit me, I said softly. For years, you saw it, you let her, you made excuses. I never even fought back. I just left. They didn't say a word. I'm not stealing anything, I continued. I'm finally choosing myself. That night, Jasmine showed up again. Wet hair plastered to her cheeks, mascara running. I loved him, she whispered. You don't understand. I only cheated because I thought he'd never leave me. He was supposed to stay. I didn't reply. Marcus came to the door, put a coat around my shoulders, and held my hand. She looked at us like we were a picture she couldn't tear up. He was the only one who treated me like a baby girl, she choked. That's mine. That feeling is mine. I met her eyes. No, Jasmine, I said. That kind of love isn't a right. It's a reflection. You don't get baby girl treatment when all you give is cruelty. She left without another word. Since then, I've heard she tells people I ruined her life, that I seduced Marcus, that I stole her dream. But I don't respond. I don't have to. Because every time she scrolls online and sees a glimpse of our home, or our wedding photos, or hears my name in family gatherings, she remembers. She made me her punching bag, and I walked away with everything she said I didn't deserve.